Today we begin with looking at some controversy in the early church. Today we listen to the first reading. There's a lot of controversy because there are those who believed in Jesus and who were baptized in the Spirit are turning against those people who are Gentiles who have not been baptized with the Spirit or even been baptized at all. And the thing is that they are eating and functioning with other people. And the church is at odds because they thought that what happens is that unless you're baptized, unless you have the Holy Spirit, you may not become a member of the church. And the early church was saying, listen, let's look at these things, what's going on in that early church, what's happening. And so they begin to recount different ways in which Jesus has appeared to them. And they talk about how Peter himself, how Peter himself was told to go and to enter into houses of those who were not believers. And so it became extremely difficult for the early Christians to really, quote, accept new members to the church. And I stopped when I was sitting here thinking to myself, it's still hard for us. We have a hard time sometimes accepting new people in our life, new ways of doing things in our life. The church is leading us, and we sometimes don't necessarily want to go where the church wants to lead us. We want to go our own way. And that's why the whole sense of the Good Shepherd is so important, because, see, there are people in the church who will try to convince us to go one way, another try to convince us to go another way, and another way, and another way. And it sounds very good, but then Jesus comes back and says, no, I am the Good Shepherd. I am the one who's come. Come and follow me. I know the way. I am the shepherd. And you have to just take a deep breath sometimes in our life and just say, we must remember that. We must remember that. So many shepherds out there. So many shepherds saying one thing or another. But Jesus says, I'm the shepherd. I've come for you. I know your name. And I think that's a very beautiful statement. I know your name. And I call you, and you follow me. Today, as we listen to the reading, today as we listen to those words of Jesus saying that, it gives us that sense of true hope, of true goodness, that there really is the way that we are to go and to follow him, to follow in his footsteps, and to accept people and to love people where they are, but to follow the Lord. Ask yourself today, have you heard or seen another shepherd today telling you you need to go one way or another? Have you been tempted in some way to follow other shepherds? Jesus reminds us, no, I'm the Good Shepherd. Follow me.